Oh, welcome to part two of this lesson on Mary Jane's Last Dance by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. In this part, I'll be covering the famous double stop riff and the short solo that follows it, and we'll look at some of Mike Campbell's great fills and alternate chordings. So let's get started. Okay, so the next part is the kind of riff that everybody wants to play, and it's a double stop on the 7th fret, and you're playing. So double stop, because you're bending it up and bending it back, you can bar it, but it tends to get sloppy that way. So you have more control with this part if you just use 2 fingers. So it's an up and back. It's and maybe you're more comfortable pulling down on that. Whatever you're more comfortable with, but it's. And this one you can just bar. This is another double stop at the 5th fret. So here you're on G string and B string, 7th fret. Here you're on G string and B string at 5th fret. And now you're on the D string at 7th fret, and then so again, I kind of barred this on the 5th fret, and then you're taking this up on the 7th fret again, so I'm back to 2 fingers. So the last time, instead of going back, you're D string 7th fret. So slowly bring it in. And when you hit this time, you're gonna bend it a little bit. So you get the feel of it. It's actually harder to do it slow than it is at speed. All right, so you do that a couple of times. Then you go into the solo, and the solo it's kind of hard to make out, frankly. There's a lot of things going on in the record, but it's something that involves a lot of double stop action. And so I think what he's doing is something like this. So let me play this, and then I'll kind of break it down. Not really a solo, it's just a little kind of fill that he puts in there. So what I'm doing there, if it kind of works in there. I'm sure it's not exactly what he's doing. I've never seen him play it, up close. But I'm sliding into a double stop on the 5th fret on the B and G string, B and E strings. So it's, and you switch to the G and B strings, and you make this double stop. All right, so and I'm kind of sliding from nowhere. But my destination is G string 7th fret and B string 8th fret. So and then this double stop, which is just the 7th fret of the G and the B, and I'm hammering on to the B string at 7th fret, and then back here to this double stop, So far I've got he repeats the beginning. And then he's got this kind of descending thing where he's switching to the G string at the 7th fret and the B string at the 5th fret. And it's not so much played as a double stop as you're going between those two strings. And then you move that down 2 frets. And then put this. So you've got first the G string at the 5th fret and the B string at the 3rd fret. And then you're moving to the G string at the 4th fret and keeping this on the 3rd fret. So you're ending on this G string at 2nd fret. So so that's kind of what you can stick in there, and then he's back into. And so that's it for the main part of the song. The next part we'll look at some of the things that Mike Campbell is doing in the background. Okay, so for kind of the bonus stuff is things that Mike Campbell is doing in the background while Tom Petty's, playing the rhythm. So one of the things he's doing when Petty starts with Campbell's doing this kind of harmonic thing, which is kind of cool. It's so what he's doing there is he's playing the harmonics on the 7th fret, A and the D string together like this, and then harmonic 7th fret still, B string and G string, and then E string at the 12th, and then D string at the 7th. So. And then he's up here at the 12th fret playing again on the B and the G. So that's, and G 7th, and then back to the 12th, the D and the A. Then during the verses when Petty's playing, Campbell's doing a number of different things. One of the things he does is he just plays this kind of minimal power chord thing where, Petty's doing the A minor. He's just doing, and you imagine his first note is a bass note. He's not actually playing this, so it's. And then, which is just you're up here at the on the G string at 7th fret and the B string at the 5th fret, and you're hammering on to the B string 7th. So it's the same as so. At other parts in the song, he's playing sort of different voicings of the chords that Petty's playing. So, if Petty's playing an A minor 7, he's playing this sort of, minimal version of an A minor 7. Oh, sorry, not like that, like this. So that's just. D string 7th fret, G string 5th fret, and B string 8th fret. And then he just flips to this, which is just in place of the G, right? So that's D string 5th fret and G string 4th fret. So far we've got, and then just stick with this, and then just, because that's just the A minor. You don't play the full A minor. You're just playing like D string 7th fret, and then the G and the B string you fret at the 5th fret, so you get a minor because of this. So that all the way through, that's so, you know, if you're playing this with a band, you got a couple of guitars, you can put that stuff in. The only other thing I'd add is that, you know, if you're going to play lead in this, it's obviously A minor pentatonic. That's what, you know, all the stuff is. So if you see Petty on stage, he's going to be playing. That's where the double stop riff comes from. And you know that should give you most of the tools you need to play the song. Just add a harmonica and you're there. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and take care.